Yo, are we live? Can you guys hear me? Just want to make sure we can get everything in check, in place. Let's see. Alright, we can hear myself. I can hear myself. So, what is going on, everybody? Kamusta kayo lahat mula sa Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, or wherever the heck you are on the planet? This is your one and only Jake of all trades, the place to be for any niche, every genre, and all generations. Y'all ready for this? I am your master of ceremony, D to the E to the LRO, aka JDR, aka the extraordinary introvert. Hey, that is what's up, guys. Yo, finally in sync with the music. This is the first time I'm streaming with the music simultaneously. But yo, before we get started, happy birthday to me, mother. Nearly slipped up right there, but what I meant to say was happy birthday to me, to all the mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, family, relatives, and friends watching this live stream today. Y'all really thought I was gonna slip up there, huh? But I know it's 9 o'clock, I know I've got 3 hours left, but yo, it's been great. Thank you to everybody who sent in their greetings. Even though I've not replied to everyone's messages yet, do know that I will get back to them soonest. Because I'm not a snob that way. I really make sure to give everybody their gratitude, or to be grateful to everyone who greeted, because it's the best. It's the least I can do. Second of all, wait, let's just check on my mobile device if I can hear myself. Just hold on a sec. Alright, can hear myself, so it's all good. No, because I'm new to this OBS stuff, so don't expect a perfect episode, guys, alright? Do not expect a perfect episode. There will be a lot of slip-ups, there will be a lot of trial runs, but the important thing is I'm here with you guys, and this is a good first experience. But yo, I'm not sure if you saw my stories, but check this out. Y'all see those? Yep, your boy got inked up, finally. After years and years of pleading to get tatted up, we finally got tats. But, you know, they're just temporary though. So, don't worry mom, don't worry dad. It's not permanent because it's pretty much like a golden rule na bawal magpa-tattoo na permanent. But I couldn't help but resist it, you know. So I just bought so many designs, so many styles. And, you know, at least, you know, G naman sila na magpatattoo ako kahit, you know, temporary lang. But yeah, for you guys who are shocked to see this pretty quiet dude do some radical stuff like this, there you guys go. Yep, got those tats inked up to my face, to my skin just this morning, and so far I'm loving the experience. So that's what's up. So yeah, those are that's pretty much my introduction right there. I don't know. I mean, honestly, we can end the show now, but no, I mean, I don't know what's there to talk about, you know, because it's not like every other episode where there's a flow, there's a style, there's a guest. But just like in day one, after 23 episodes, we're back to square one. It's you, it's me, it's the background music you hear, and it's this blue background you see. Basically, you guys get the point. It is a solo episode. It is a special episode, and I literally waited for November 28th to record this episode because this marks my 23rd episode, and what better time to record this 23rd episode on my 23rd birthday. So you guys can see by the design up there. Shout out to my dad for setting this up. It was not easy. We had to just fix it, and I'm sure it's not perfect. I mean, like I said, I'm running on a low budget. I ain't rich, you know what I'm saying? But it's good that we got all this stuff. And I was just telling, you know, my siblings and to my family a while ago that this is low-key the best birthday of all the years. I know everyone says that every year now. Oh, this is the best birthday. That was the best birthday. But I'm not kidding. This is literally one of my favorite birthdays of my entire, you know, existence here. That is because, you know, we're living in extraordinary times, and this birthday is unlike any other, you know. Even though we're just here at home chilling, doing nothing, like, it doesn't matter. The important thing is we're all here, we're all safe, and I'm just so happy that every single greeter just took the time to greet me, because me, knowing me as the introvert, you know, the socially awkward dude, I wasn't expecting a lot of greetings. You know what I'm saying? I was not expecting a lot. So just seeing not just generic oh HBD man or happy birthday Jake and all that, some of y'all really took the time to write personalized messages, and that from the bottom of my heart, I'm just so thankful for that. You know, it's not every day that you get personal testimonies of how I was a great person. Wow, I was a good person, but like I didn't even know that. You know, like what did I ever do to y'all? But hey, I'm just so grateful that y'all really took the time to just greet me, every single one of you, whether it's past acquaintances, whether it's college friends, whether it's the boomers, like my mom's friends all over the world. We even had some popular personalities, like some of the guests that I had over at the show. They took the time to greet me. Super grateful to y'all for even remembering that it was my birthday. So yeah, I just can't thank you guys enough for being here with me. And as of right now, there's a someone here watching. Shout out to Malca Lavisa Cruz. It's been a long time. I mean, I don't even know if I met you for that long in college, but yo, thank you for watching. Welcome aboard the show. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Please comment if you can hear me, because I'm very new to this OBS stuff, so I may be hearing myself, but I don't know if I'm picking up on the Facebook live thread. So please comment if you can hear. I did some test runs myself. If you can see, I keep referring to my screen or to my Android or to my Samsung phone to see whether I'm picking up, and buti lang it is. So yeah, I think we're pretty much set. Let me just check, because there's some delays. Like this stream that you see here on OBS is very different from the phone. Oh good, shout out to Jean, another good friend of mine. It's been quite a long time, so quite some time. One of my longtime close friends from college. And it's funny because, you know, we actually met in PE of all places. You know, Tai Chi, if you remember. Wait, who was our Tai Chi coach? Man, sorry, like whoever our Tai Chi coach was. So for Jean, if you're watching, like please comment who our coach was, or who our coach was, just so I can give her a shout out. Okay, I know I'm messing up already, right? You can see, like, you know, my mom, who's a grammar Nazi, I'm sure she's taking down some jitters, some uhs and all that. So, once again, I'm sorry. And like I said, this is the very first experience. Even though I've done like 23 episodes, this is the first time I'm going live. There you go, Ma'am Stella. There you go. Yeah, Stella Unsan. There you go. Shout out to our Tai Chi coach. One of my favorite PEs personally, because it was so chill and it was just perfect. And I think right now in this quarantine, I suggest you guys do a lot of Tai Chi. You know, since mental health has been a thing these days, I really suggest you do some mental exercises. They'll really go a long way, and it'll just make you guys feel a lot better. All right. So now that we got all the extracurricular stuff out the way, I'm sure sa dami ko ng guests, you rarely know who I am. I know I had one episode, I know I had a debut episode, but that was really more about why I wanted to do the show. But I'm sure you guys are wondering, sino nga ba tong si JOAT? Sino nga ba tong si Delro? And who the hell is Jake, right? I'm sure that's at the back of your mind. So that is what this episode is all about. It's a Q&A. Well, sabi ko, it's more of like a quick chill, kamustahan and all that. It's just, you know, want to get to know you guys a little bit more, as much as you guys want to get to know me as well. So I know I've been asking for questions over the past few weeks, but our thread is not over. I mean, it's not over. So that's why there's a comment section over at Facebook. So please, guys, if you have any pahabol questions, if you have anything you want to know about me, about my shenanigans, about what you want me to answer, whether it's about me or it's about you or it's about the topic, please, by all means, do so, because y'all deserve all the flowers, y'all deserve all the support. The Del Revolution, man, it would not have been possible without all of your help, without all of your support, and I just can't thank you guys enough. So honestly, I'm losing words. Like, I don't know where to go, because this is really my first time. I know I've done a solo episode before, but this is my first time doing a live show. Like, this is surreal, man. Like, this is the first time I'm going live. I'm doing it on the spot, and honestly, like, shameless plug, or uh, sorry, not sorry confession, pero naiihina ako, guys. Like, I really have to, I low-key, sa sobrang nervous, like, low-key feel like me going to the CR for all that, but no, we're all good. Like, should I, that's an advantage though. Should there be a bathroom break, I can always press the standby scene. But hopefully, dire-diretso na to. And I know I'm saying some embarrassing stuff on air, but hey, that's part of the experience. So, I guess we can officially start. Are there any more stuff that I have to say in between? Honestly, there's not. You guys are really going to dictate the show. It's not like other episodes na ako yung nagbibigay ng outline, ng questions. Nah, this time kayo naman. Although I did have some questions already from a couple of people here. Like I said, everybody that's watching, you're gonna be running the show. So please, all throughout the 45 minutes, 1 hour, or maybe even longer, knowing me na sobrang daldal, please do send in your questions. And that's another thing I want to touch on. Like, podcasting me, before we officially start, I keep saying before this, before that, but I guess before we officially begin, if you guys know me, I am not this talkative in real life. Like, when I'm in the dinner table, when I'm in school, or when I'm in school, when we could go out, I'm just super quiet. I'm not comfortable talking in front of crowds. And I'm just a train wreck, Like, I always have one sentence liners. Like, I remember last week, I went to school for my mom's birthday. And I know Gabby, like, shout out to Gabby. I mean, I've been giving her so many shout outs, but we're good friends. But literally, I didn't know what to say. Like, when we were having lunch with my mom and all that, I'm just the type to have a hard time striking up a conversation. So, I don't know, man. Like, if you're finding this off, or if you think this is a clone, or this is a made-up version of Jake, that is not true. This is just me in my element right now, in my podcasting element, literally feeling nervous, but it's part of the job. It's part of the job to sometimes go out of character, to do stuff that's uncomfortable, and to just really express yourself and expose yourself and really get out your comfort zone. So, yeah, just wanted to give you guys like a brief background in case you're still wondering. If you see me in person, I'm still super quiet and I'm still not as talkative, not as madaldal and whatnot. If you don't know, well, now you know. And for those who know me, if you know, you know naman. Like, I keep it 100, I keep it real always. Hindi ako fake. And I just keep ish authentic, alright? Wow, that was a lot. That's a lot of stuff. But honestly, there's really nothing much to talk about because kayo yung you guys will determine how long our show is gonna go actually, because the questions that you will send over in the comments, it's really gonna enrich the conversation. So over here, I'm checking out my list of questions, and I have like 4, and I can stretch. Knowing me, I can stretch, but I don't want to stretch too much on one question. So it will really, really help if you guys can continue supporting the chat below. Please do send in your questions and just, let's keep the conversation nice, easy. And also another important reminder, by the way, you know how nowadays when people go live, or just online in general, you know how you go for unpopular opinions, and like knowing Twitter and knowing social media, like anything you say like can be taken against you, and that is the one thing I'm trying to be super careful about. I know it's my birthday, but that does not give me a pass for slander. So I promise you guys, nothing controversial here, no nonsense, no BS, just pure unadulterated content. Although if there are answers that you don't agree with me on, please, by all means, let's discuss. If you feel like what I said was off, if you feel hey, maybe we should discuss this some more, please comment your insights, your analyses, and just stuff. But at the same time, just show some decency, man. Show some respect. Like, come on, it's 2020. Like the Aretha Franklin. In Aretha Franklin's words, I need that R-E-S-P-C-T. Yep. Yep, I need a little respect. Yep. Sorry for butchering that, but yeah, you know what I mean, just Respeto lang, guys. You know, I'm gonna respect you, and I always respect whoever watches me, because just the fact that you are here tuning in, that's already respectable. So while I respect that, and while I respect whatever you guys say or whatever you guys feel, just I don't know, just relay it respectfully. Like, first of all, no cussing or no cuss words and all that. Maybe the occasional shit and all that and ass, like that's fine. But like, hopefully no personal attacks today. Like, you don't have to love me. Like, I know I should be able to know how to deal with haters by this time. But you know, just for the day, let's keep the conversation light. Let's keep it fresh, and let's just keep it 100. Okay? So let's get to the actual episode. All right? I know I've been backtracking. I know I'm trying to stretch it too much. But like I said, this is my first Q&A. I'm not expecting a perfect episode. So please bear with me. Please bear with me. And for the last time, please bear with me. All right? So our first question comes from Hannah, another good friend of mine. Shout out to Hannah. How are you doing? Thank you for sending this question. And she asks, why did you start your podcast, or why did the idea jumpstart you to pursue podcasting? Wow, what a question right there. What a way to kickstart the episode. So, for those that di pa nakakuha, why did you start your podcast, or why did the idea jumpstart you to pursue podcasting? Very good question. Thank you for that, Hannah. Let me answer that by saying, this whole podcasting thing, if you think this was a byproduct of the pandemic, you can say that, but actually it's been crossing my mind as early as 2019. So 2019, I was actually a blogger before doing podcasts. So if you guys know me, by December of 2018, I made a blogger account. Tapos nung June of 2019, I transitioned to WordPress. So WordPress was my first medium of online activity. So I actually have a Delro page as well on Facebook. I also have a Delro IG account, but honestly, that's not as active anymore as compared to my JOAT account, and rightfully so, because I'm more active here. But yeah, if you're wondering, I was a blogger first before a podcaster. I just felt like I wasn't comfortable yet. I wasn't comfortable talking on camera, talking with the mic on, and you know what made matters worse actually was no high school. And you know, shout out to my high school homies, you know, F2015 represent. But you know, high school, I was the flavor of the month. I was the guy getting made fun of, and I know it's for playful banter now, but you know how they would mimic your voice for being so deep. Like, dude, that was crazy, you know. Like, I would hear my voice getting distorted and just low-key shitted on every day. And I know I said a cuss right there, so sorry about that. But yeah, my voice would be made fun of. So I was just, because of that, I just did not want to hear myself anymore, or at least for the time being, you know. I was so scared of how other people will think of me with this, you know, deep-ass voice, you know, very groggy, very baritone, very monotonous, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it took a while. It really took a while for me to get used to the mic, to get comfortable with the environment, you know. And despite 4 years of college, you know, I was still honestly quite sheltered, you know. I wasn't really outgoing. I was still that school reject that I take pride in, you know. It wasn't easy, you know. But yeah, fourth year college, I actually pondered the idea of considering podcasting, and then it kind of died down because, you know, I wanted to just continue blogging for a while. I just wanted to continue writing articles, or not articles, but feature write-ups, you know. That's it, because I'm at that time, because I was still unemployed. We'll get to that in a bit. But so I wanted to use my free time after college, just trying to harness my writing skills. So every once in a while I would write on WordPress, and believe it or not, it actually helped me become the JOET that you guys see today. So back in July, or actually no, early stages of quarantine, I was pondering about it, because, you know, we don't know how long this is gonna last. And to this day, we are still in a state of pandemic, and I'm sure we're gonna talk a lot about that later. But yeah, the main point is, I needed to do something, I really needed to do something, and early stages of quarantine was tough. Like, it was taking such a huge toll on my mental health. Like, I'm not, no cap, guys, I was literally having a hard time. Like, I was overthinking. I'm like, shit, man, like, what's gonna be the new normal like? What's gonna be our situation? I'm just gonna be here until the vax comes. And quick update, guys, there's some vaccines on the way, so tiwala lang, guys, we're gonna get out. But sorry for digressing again, but yeah, basically, quarantine was just taking a massive toll on my mental health, and I just wasn't thinking healthy. I wasn't sleeping healthy. I was just overthinking every time I take those leisurely walks around the neighborhood. And then July, I was like, you know what? Hey, I have the equipment. I may not have the expertise, but I have the equipment. So before this mic came in, I had my brother's mic. Before the interface broke, I had my sister's tripod. Before, I just ended up downgrading to Zoom. But bottom line is, I had everything I needed, and I felt like, hey, this is something I can try out. So one day, I think back in late June to early July, I made a poll asking you guys, should I try out podcasting? And overwhelmingly 100% voted yes, try it out, you should. So me being the crowd pleaser, or just me being someone that does not want to disappoint everybody, I decided to get right to work. So it was not an overnight thing. It wasn't like the day after I made the poll, my episode na kagad. There was a lot of groundwork that needed to be done before I made that debut episode, which to this day is one of my most favorite, or is one of my most successful. Not maybe my favorite, but certainly in terms of algorithm, in terms of numbers, in terms of listeners, one of my most successful episodes today. Yep. So we had to make this border over here that you guys see. We had to make the DP. I had to choose pictures, and Jean over here, who's watching, she along with Ate Janice, they were the ones who really elevated their design skills to help me get all this material, and once again, I want to give the two of you major thanks, major props for just stepping up and just being up to par with all this stuff, because I'm not good with technical stuff. I'm not good with graphic design. But because you have all these materials with you, editing each thumbnail, each promotional pic, it got easier over time. But yeah, these two were very instrumental when it came to making my cover art. And of course, the music that you're hearing right now, that's thanks to my brother, who is a musical genius. And by the way, guys, I did share this on my page kanina, but my brother Luigi and his band Seizure Salad, my bad, Seizure Salad, they have a gig going on for an Ateneo homecoming. So once again, to Luigi and to the band members, I'm sorry for stealing y'all airtime, because my mom and dad, they were debating, what should we watch? Should we watch this podcast, or should we watch the gig? That is tough, man. I mean, and we hate favoritism in the family. That's like not in our vocabulary, so that's tough. But thankfully, thanks to the help of social media, just thanks to us having multiple devices all at our fingertips, we're able to find ways to watch both. So yeah, guys, if you're bored with me, either you can scroll down, but please stay tuned, please stay for the ride. But no, seriously, if you guys don't really vibe with me anymore, you can always check out my brother's body of work. So do check out their gig, their homecoming gig. The link, I don't really have a link for that, but it's in my page. I shared the post. You can watch the live stream there. And Caesar Salad, they're just on fire right now. They're just making it big. And the fact that they're playing with the likes of Itchy Worms, Sponge Cola, our favorite meme lord Jose Marie Chan. Like, that is a big deal. So yeah, shout out to you, Shalad, for stepping it up this year despite all the challenges. So yeah, another digress right there. But no, I just had to give each and every single one of y'all who made this little revolution possible their major props. So yeah, my brother was in charge of curating the sounds here. Of course, I had my own preference. You know me, I'm a huge fan of jazz, I'm a huge fan of R&B, and I'm a huge fan of rap. So I just wanted to integrate that all together and produce loops of solid music all throughout me talking. So yeah, gotta thank my brother for that. Of course, in the first episode, I had to use Kiara's what do you call that? Oh my gosh, I'm getting lost. The tripod, there you go. The tripod. So I had to use a tripod, and the rest was history. That first episode is still a banger, although I kind of messed up the quality. That was like 480p. I know it's super minor lang, but like, I really take note of the nitty gritty deets. But yeah, I mean, that first episode, man, that was just one of my best bodies of work this year. And I hate bragging, but like, the numbers speak for themselves, bro. Like 300 plus views, 80 something streams on Spotify, you name it. Like, I really was on fire for that particular time span. So yeah, that is what my first experience of podcasting was like, and I know I didn't answer the question why. Like, knowing me, like, I keep going round and round and round. But yeah, I may have answered already, but just to give y'all a quick heads up or a quick refresher, I wanted to podcast because I wanted to try something new. I wanted to finally break out, and if we just wanted to like test out the waters, If it's not for me, at least you tried. But so far, 23 episodes. This looks like it's definitely for me. It's definitely for me. So yeah, shout out to everyone who's been on the ride or has been with me along the ride for the past 4 months. It's been crazy. It's been hella epic, and I can't thank y'all enough. Talaga for supporting me through thick and thin. And yeah, that's pretty much sa daldal ko, no? Like, the answer was so simple, to try something new. There you guys go. But if you want another answer besides that, because that's what everyone says, right? Try something new, try to stay off boredom and all. But I think it's really more I think this is the second part of my answer. It's really more to interact with a community, because me being an introvert, it's just so hard for me to try to get to talk to everybody, It's not an easy task. Yeah, task pa nga siya. It's not even a pastime. Like, it's so hard talking to people that want to vibe with you, but you yourself, you're holding yourself back because you're so introverted. So like I said, I'm really sorry to all the people that I snobbed back in college. And I'll admit, I was a snob back in college. Di ako yung tipong, outgoing, friendly. Oh, I'm friendly, but like, I'm not the clingy type of person na I'll just befriend you that much. I'm the type to just respect my privacy, respect my space. And despite the online platform that this podcast has given me, I still respect my private life. I'm not really about likes and shares as much as I was back then. Like, even though I only have one view, like, it doesn't matter. I still want to make content, but at the end of the day, despite all that, I still respect private life. Like, I can't take that away from me, or that I can't take that away. Or that cannot be taken away from me. Alright? So yeah, despite my limitations, despite my personality of just being an introvert, which is why this quarantine wasn't really too hard for me because I'm already used to being a stay-home person. I just wanted to, meet a whole lot of new people and just really try to practice my speaking skills. Of course, it's different when you meet in person. That's a struggle in itself, Like I mentioned, Gabby knows this, Like last week when I chatted with her, it was so hard. So it's something I'm trying to work on as time goes on. But hopefully, as we usher in another new year, hopefully a better year, hopefully I can improve my speaking skills, even outside the podcast, more so outside of podcasting, because I'm sure you guys want to know a lot about me, and I'm sure you really want or you're really interested with my life, it seems, you know. I mean, coming from someone who's not the most popular, not the most outgoing, it's such a huge W to see everybody so supportive of what I do, and I can't thank y'all enough. So yeah, I know that was a long answer, very long answer, but the reason why I wanted the podcast was to try something new and to just interact with others. And I guess the last part, in relation to interacting with others, is helping others. You know, like I said in my debut episode, I want to be someone who will be not dependable now. Oh, if you need a therapist, go to me. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a professional, but I just want to be there for y'all. If you have any problems, if you have any, tea you gotta spill, just hit me up. Give me a voice chat on Anchor, and just send me a text. I won't give you direct answers. I won't give you prescriptions, because I ain't the type to do that. I shouldn't be doing that because I'm not licensed. But I'll just be supportive. I'm just supportive of other people. I'm just very supportive. I'm saying it over and over, but you guys get the point. I'm just the type to want to see other people succeed, and it helps me combat jealousy problems, because there are times, especially in this quarantine, na madali ako maselos sa ibang tao, especially when you see other people more successful, more rich, a lot richer. You have people my age getting married, and you have you trying to get regularized. Very different perspectives. But I think this podcast, if anything, it helped me not completely take away, not completely eliminate, but just help me reduce the amount of jealousy that I have deep inside. Like, that's never gonna go away. Like, temptations are there, but the important thing is to just reduce it. Hopefully it goes away completely, but so long as you just improve day by day, on a daily basis. That's really the important thing. So yeah, that's 3 sub answers for you. All right. So thank you for that question. Now we'll go on to our second question. And like I said, I know I keep saying it over and over like a broken record, but I want to answer more questions, guys. So please, if you do have anything you want to ask, or any stuff you want me to answer, just so long as it's not too sensitive, or not too sensitive, nothing sensitive, nothing controversial, just pure quality questions, whether mababaw, whether malalim, like, I'll try to answer them, alright? So hopefully the chat can be filled up some more, and let's continue this episode, this live stream. Yeah, there are times that I'm gonna get lost, and I apologize for that, but like I said, I'm just trying to improve it on a daily basis, and this is my first live stream. It's certainly not gonna be my last, for sure. That's a fact. It's not gonna be my last live stream. I'm sure I'm gonna be doing this again in the future. So yeah, please give me feedback. Please give me comments. Just wala lang hate speech, and obviously no cussing. So our second question. I'm mentioning Gabby's name a lot, so might as well read Gabby's question. So this is a good one. This is another good question. So it reads, what kind of normal do you think the next generation will get used to? Wow, what a question. But before we answer that, let me take a quick water break. Alright? ASMR time, guys. Alright. Yep, no edits, no nothing. This is raw, this is live. You get the full experience, alright? So yeah, second question. What kind of normal do you think the next generation will get used to? So by next generation, that is my kids, my brother's kids, my sister's kids, my nieces, my nephews, my grandkids, and whatnot. Alright. This is hard. This is a hard question. Damn, Gabby, why? It's such a hard question. Like, it is so hard. Gabby, ano ba? Like, why are you trying to give me a hard time on my birthday? Like, no, I'm just kidding. Like, it's a good question, but like, it's so hard. Gabby, what the heck? How do I answer that? What kind of normal do you think the next generation will get used to? sasabihin ko dito? Like, ano ang sasabihin ko dito? Because, and I did mention this earlier, because as you guys know, we have some new vaccines on the way. You know, you have Pfizer, Moderna, you have the Oxford, you have all other copycat try-hard vaccines, you have the facto vaccines, you have 70% successful vaccines, and I'm sure by the end of the year, meron pang vaccines na madedevelop. You know what I'm saying? Nah, because even though it certainly doesn't mean, guys, please, this is like a PSA. It does not mean that you'll get vaccinated. It doesn't mean you can do whatever the heck you want. That is a huge misconception. That's a huge misconception. It doesn't mean that with one shot, back to normal na. First of all, there's so much people, the demand is high, supply is low, and rightfully so. It's in the early stages, so mababa pa yung pag-disseminate or yung pag-deliver ng mga vax. You know? And like, how many countries are there on this planet, huh? How many countries? Like, you can barely count it on your fingers, right? So, just a PSA, just a quick warning. Like, should you get vaccinated already, please, for the love of God, do not let your guard down. My dad was just saying, you know, because he went out responsibly, before you guys say, oh, your dad's going out, oh, why is he going out, you know? Siya pa naman yung high risk. Guys, he did it responsibly, and he's always at home, and it was an emergency matter, okay? You guys can go out naman. That's my point. That's one of my points. You guys can go out naman, but like, first of all, practice those protocols, man. Like, is it so hard to wear a mask? Well, actually it is. Like, I'll backtrack a little bit. And I've been guilty of this, like when I go out, it is hard to breathe. So understandable naman. Imagine wearing a mask, wearing a face shield. Yeah, it can suffocate. It can be suffocating. It can be hard to breathe for a lot of minutes, trying to hold your breath and all that. But guys, like, taking off your mask will not do us any good. If you need breaks, if you need to like exhale, I don't know, please, to all the doctors, please correct me if I'm wrong, but if you really have to take it off, take quick breaths, put it back on, yup. Or like just slightly lift it, just to get a little air. But guys, like, that's besides the point. You know, my point is, why are we breaking protocols already? Why are there... And I'm just kind of sorry if I'm ranting, but like, no, this is a very important question, so I really have to bring these up. Like, I still don't get why, first of all, but ang daming taong lumalabas. Like, it's as if, I don't know, back to normal. And you can say na, oh, we're just riding it out. We can just be at home until a vax comes. That's like an additional 6 to 12 months. Understandable, completely understandable. Pero guys, like, first of all, our essential workers are burnt out. They're so burnt out already, you know? Like, di na nila kaya. Like, they're so burnt out, underpaid pa. Like, that's literally the worst 1-2 punch. It's the worst 1-2 punch, you know? So, you know, as much as we can plead to give them raises, like, di rin because it's gonna be hard. Like, there's just a lot of behind the scenes stuff. But, you know, what we can do is do our part. Of course, one of them is to practice, you know, protocols and all that. But really, if you have no intent to go out, like, come on, man. Like, would it kill you to stay home? Like, I know I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this because you're like, oh, look at you, you're just staying home doing nothing, and, you know, going out, like, it's good for our mental health. Yes, I totally understand. It is very good for your mental health. And, you know, me myself, I've gone out. You know, I've taken some walks. I've done some exercising. I'm really just trying to be productive, you know. But the whole going outside, you know, just the fact na napapadalas na, and the fact that there are high volumes of people and all that, like, it's very mind-boggling. Like, it's very shocking. Like, I didn't want to say I didn't expect it, but like, darn, like, it's crazy, you know. That's all I can say, you know. So if anything, are normal or kind of normal that Gabby was asking, it's kind of happening right now, you know? It's like, we've kind of let our guard down a little bit, and it's quite sad that we have because, you know, even though, like, the fear of getting hit is much less, like, it hasn't changed. Like, it's still what it is. And I can't say it on air because I might get flagged by YouTube, but, you know, it's still gonna be causing you repercussions or illnesses, you know, along the way. So I don't know, man. Like, while first of all, I'm not saying this to those who have no choice. Like, if you have no choice but to go out, like the healthcare workers, first of all, saludo ko sa inyo. Like, you guys are braving all sorts of exposure, all sorts of threats, all sorts of symptoms, just to provide for your families, just to be of financial service to your household and all that. Major props and major applause to all of you. I'm really talking about people from my perspective, you know, yung mga gumagala sa mall and yung mga dumadalaw sa ibang bahay. That's the crowd. I'm talking to y'all, yo. I'm not talking to those who have no choice but to go out. You guys deserve it. You guys deserve all the flowers, and you guys are doing a hella good job. You know, you guys are doing a hella good job practicing safety measures while providing people like us what we need, quote unquote. But yeah, I'm really trying to respond to those who go out for no reason, or for those who go out kasi trip lang. And going back to the whole jealousy part, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really not gonna lie, but you know, sometimes I really get jealous of people who go out already. Not because I want to do it too, because I've gone out a couple of times. I can tell you it's really tiring. But it's really because yun nga, like, you have these people, like, despite the fear or the lack thereof of a pandemic, like, they're still YOLOing, and that's something I wish I have. You know, you give zero darns about certain things, and you just, you know, GG na lang to, diba? Like, literally YOLO. Like, that's literally how I see it. But at the same time, like, you can't YOLO something na super unknown, super deadly. And for me, I always go back to my principles, and that is, even though you're staying home, even though you're not like the rest of them, even though you're not riding the wave, you're doing your country a favor. You know, you're doing your civic duty. And what's so civic about staying home and doing nothing, right? Like, I know that's what's on your minds right now. What's so patriotic about doing nothing, being cooped up? If anything, it's suffering, you know? Exactly. Like, you're sacrificing guilty pleasures. You're sacrificing your instant desires, your instant pleasures to be of service to the country, you know? As simple as going home. Like, that in itself is like something to be proud of, you know. So for those who are like me, na di pa nakaka-mall, yes guys, it's been 8 months, and even my siblings beat me to it. Nakaka-mall na sila. Like, last week, si Luigi and Kiara, like, they were able to go to UP Town last Wednesday, and of course, they didn't do it kasi trip lang, right? Like, if you're doing it for errands, like, by all means go, just be careful. But like, yung mga lumalabas lang dahil trip lang, like, I'm not saying totally eliminate, because like I said, you know, I respect how you cope with certain things. You know, going out does help mental health. Like, it does stabilize the mental health. Pero, like, wag masyadong madalas. Like, that's really all I'm asking. And of course, I can't force, okay? By the way, don't listen to me thinking na, oh, I'm telling you to do this, do that. Like, who am I to be a bossy person? I'm still young. Like, I know I turned 23, but there are other people who are a lot older, a lot smarter, a lot wiser, a lot intellectual, a lot more intellect, that will try to argue with me right now in the comment section. But yeah, do know that even though we have disagreements, like, first of all, I respect your opinion, and second, like, if you don't want to listen to me, like, it's totally fine. But again, it's your loss, it's your risk. Ingat na lang kayo, okay? But yeah, going back to my siblings, like, yeah, nakalabas na sila, and I'm the only one that has never been to a public space. I drive every weekend, you know, I drive every weekend to the grocery and all that. But as far as going out going out like to public spaces and all that, para wala lang, makitrip lang. Like, I don't know, man. Like, it's so hard just wearing extra stuff on your face that's already draining. I can't do it, you know. So for those who are part of the Team Bahay, you know, Team Bahay, Team Stay at Home, just like me, never been outside since the day of quarantine was announced. Major props, major kudos. Welcome to the club, if anything. Welcome to the club. Congratulations. You guys are absolutely spectacular. Y'all are legends, and yeah, y'all are the house legends, and yeah, I give you a lot of praise, you know, for doing your civic duty, for doing your patriotic responsibility. Sa mga lumalabas, I'm not here to cancel, okay? I'm not here to call you out. I mean, to each his own, right? To each his own. Do whatever you want with your lives. But all I'm trying to say is, you know, ingat, doble ingat lang. And if you really have no reason to go out, if kaya nyo naman, if you have other ways to try to stabilize your mental health while at home, by all means, like, give those who have no choice but to go out one less body to worry about. Because I'm sure it's taking a toll on their mental health. Yeah, it's taking a toll on their mental health. So, if anything, we're doing these healthcare workers and these grocery bag ladies and everybody else, janitors and all that, we're doing them a huge favor, alright? So, I'm not saying totally eliminate your going out habits, because I'm sure, you know, sanay na kayo. And I trust you guys. I really trust you guys 100% na, you know, my Del bros and sisters watching here, you know, whoever you guys are, you know, you're responsible members of society who know how to comply, you know. Hindi naman kayo yung, oh, I want my rights and all that. Nah. Yeah, I'm sure, knowing us Filipinos naman, we know how to be respectful of certain protocols, or at least most of us, or at least from my experience. So, yeah, I fully trust you guys, but please, like, kung di kaya, or kung kaya rather, like, it would not hurt to stay at home. And by the way, shout out to Oshu. Thank you, my man, for greeting me. A happy birthday. For those who want to greet me, like, I know I've been DMing. Thank yous, no. But if you want to get a personal shout out on air, this is your chance to spam the HBDs, guys. Go ahead, spam, so I can thank each and every one of you. Because while it is nice to thank people through Messenger and IG, nothing beats hearing it from someone. So please, if you want to greet me a happy birthday, or if you've greeted me HBD already but want to do it again, just to hear the shout out, it is more than welcome, alright? So yeah, 2 questions down. 2 more to go, but hopefully more. So yeah, shout out to Josh. Yeah, he said, love you, man, excited for your future. And yo, guys, yeah, shout out to Josh, man. Like, Oshu, he's been a day one Del bro. Even before my podcast started, he was already hyped about it. And I did have him on the show. We talked about his Twitch stream and his gaming career. So, guys, you gotta check him out. You know, check out one of the premier gamers of the Philippines. You know, he takes his Twitch seriously. And, yeah. You know, he has good content. He has gold content. You know, he plays a lot of top-heavy competitive games like Valorant, CSGO, Warzone, you name it. And you can even hear some of his rage reactions, raw rage reactions in real time, which completes the experience, by the way. So please, guys, if you have time, which I'm sure we all do, go check out Oshu's streams. Oshu, if you want to promote yourself, please do copy paste the link in the comments if you want to lure some of my listeners and some of your fans to your channel. Let's just support each other. What? No, Oshu, what are you talking about? You have I've seen you rage on your clips, so yeah. But yeah, guys, please, you know, support Oshu. Check out his Twitch streams. Very fire. Very quality. He has a question to add. We're gonna have to do it later, or we'll see. We'll see. We can wait a little bit, but I have some questions here as well. But for sure, oh shoot, I'm gonna get back to your question for sure. But we have another question from Gabby, yo. Yep, Gabby was kind enough to send not one, but two questions. So the second question from Gabby and our third question goes: how's it like working on a passion project and an actual job at the same time? Wow, another banger question. Gabby, what did I do to you? Like, why are you sending me such difficult questions? Whoa. Alright, that is a tough one. Working and podcasting. It's one of the reasons why my scheduling has been off. If you guys notice, early on I've been able to post every Monday, every Friday, but October, November, especially October, November, and my workmates know this. I've been busy as a bee. Yep. Orders have been non-stop. Edits have been non-stop. Writing has been on the daily. So I am terribly sorry to everybody who has missed my voice, or for better or worse, like my scheduling has been inconsistent. It's been inconsistent. Like my last episode with Diego was like first week of November, or no. When was it? I can't even remember. That's how off my schedule has been. But mga mid-November. So it is hard. It's so hard to manage both things, which is why I actually leave history. Before applying for my current work, which is SEO, by the way, shout out to Chris. And yo, Chris, thanks for that birthday cake. It was so delicious. But yeah, before I pursued SEO work, I actually wanted to set up my podcast first. So I set up my podcast muna. I wanted to make sure I get a few episodes in before I become too busy to the point that I won't be able to post regularly. So yeah, I prioritized on podcasting first, and then I went on to working. I'm sure you're asking, why work when you can monetize your pods? Well, first of all, like I said, I'm not popular, remember? I'm not like a Ryan Rosella, or I'm not like a Yanni Mayo, who have the exposure through magic, who have all the connections, who have all the viewers that result into instant monetization, So I'm not that popular. In short, I'm not popular, okay? So I knew I needed to find, a means to be able to provide for myself, Getting extra bonuses, like, the pod metric stuff you hear every episode, like that's an additional like 150 or so, but like that's nothing, bro. That's nothing compared to how much I'm earning right now at my current job, So while it would have been nice to go the professional podcasting route, I just wanted to maintain, some of my writing prowess, Because diba, I was a blogger before doing this, and if anything, my blogging experience really helped me with my current job. Because if you're wondering what I do for a living, I do SEO work, so we get orders around the world, and I just try to optimize a couple of keywords, or a bunch of keywords. And it's similar to podcasting. I'm all about producing gold content all the time, because that's what it's all about, That's what it's all about indeed. All about producing good content for our clients and all that. So with that comes a huge price. It comes at a huge price, and that includes not being able to podcast every week. Yep. So there's some weeks where I'm like MIA. I'm MIA on some weeks, and I can't blame myself for that, because work comes first above all. So I was just all about being transparent with myself, transparent with my viewers, and I did give 4 warnings now. Maybe for this week I might not have an episode, so please don't take it against me, because I have a life, I'm busy with work, I can't fully commit every single week. But hopefully for December, for the month of December, I have a at least I can say my dream lineup. It's still not complete yet. I still have to make it a reality, but hopefully we can house elite guests as well. But anyways, going back to the whole work life balance, it requires a lot of discipline. It requires a lot of discipline and a whole lot of sacrifices. So there are days, no cap, guys, no cap. There are days where I'm working till 12 midnight, just trying to finish up editing and trying to advance certain articles so that I don't sleep too late on the next day. But I end up doing that. It's like a repetitive cycle of spending extra hours pa nga at night. And I know it's like unhealthy and all, but me personally, I just want to be able to do as much work on given days. But hopefully, now that I've been 3 months into my new job, and so far there've been a lot of highs and lows, but so far so good. I mean, November was a really great month for me and for my company. So shout out to sina Darren, sina Miko, sina Chris. Yep, I just gave y'all shout outs. So hopefully you guys are tuning in right now. Yeah, I'm really grateful for these guys for really supporting me all throughout, because while we do try to meet expectations, we meet expectations, or we try to meet certain expectations, we really make sure that our work-life balance is maintained, and though I have my stretches of unhealthy and toxic graveyard shift hours, I think I can honestly say November was really successful because I just got a message now from one of my managers, see Darren. He was like, "Oh, you know what? The clients love us so much that the bigger companies, they don't mess with them as much as they do with us." And that in itself, is a testament to just the amount of work not just me but other writers have put in across the board, and really team effort talaga. So I really gotta just thank everybody over at my job for just being with me, for doing their stuff really well, really well. Like just seeing them perform at a high level, it just inspires you to do better. You think that it'll be pressuring you, it would pressure you to do good, but no, it just motivates you to do as good, if not maybe even better. So yeah, that's just a little bit background on my job. As far as how to balance it with extracurriculars, besides podcasting, I do gaming. I do gaming. You can see I have a PS4 controller over here, so I do gaming during my free time. I also do walks, I jump rope, I just try to keep my body intact. And my dad was telling me na, oh, I lost weight, he doesn't even recognize me anymore. So that's just a testament to how much I really dedicate time for my work, for my body, and just for my overall well-being. So I guess working on these things simultaneously, especially now that we're at home, it's tough. You would think na, nasa bahay ka lang, so it's easy to micromanage. It is not. It is super hard to micromanage everything at once. Yup, even if you're at the comfort of your home, it is not easy. Yup, it is not easy. Kasi meron pa mga distractions and all of that, so it is not easy for sure. But it does come with a price. It comes with a price, for better or for worse. So I guess it's been tiring, like working on multiple things simultaneously. It's very tiring, it's very stressful at times, but I guess over the course of time, I've been able to figure things out. There's some days pa nga I get to record on weekdays. There have been some instances where I get to record myself, do podcasting on weekdays, weeknights, and obviously weekends for all intents and purposes. But I think the fact that I've had 23 episodes, I've done, according to Darren, 120k words. Like, it just shows you how I've been able to balance everything. Sure, there are weeks na toxic, there are weeks na mahirap and all that, but overall, I think I've been able to manage everything. I've been able to manage my expectations, my workload, and all that other good stuff. So really, it's just a testament to everybody who's been supportive of me since day one. Really, it's all about trying to maintain a healthy work-life balance, and I guess it's all about just keeping it going, because 2021 is around the corner. So with that, malapit na mag season 2. And yes guys, early PSA, spoiler alert, There will be a season 2. Yep. We ain't going anywhere anytime soon. There might be a mini hiatus over the holidays just for me to, I don't know, not rebrand, but redesign certain things, try to upgrade some stuff. But yes, there will be a season 2 for sure, so don't worry, I'm gonna be around. I ain't going anywhere anytime soon. But yeah, I guess 2021 around the corner. It's all about just maintaining a healthy work-life balance. It's all about just being in the moment and just being true to fashion, true to form all of the time. So yeah, that's pretty much what it's all about. So I hope I answered your questions, Gabby. Very difficult, very powerful, very interesting questions to say the least. Thank you for answering these. You know, it was fun. It was fun answering these, and hopefully, you know, if you're still tuned in, Gabby, go lang, like send your questions and all that. All right, we got a new greeter. Shout out to my cousin, Micaela Alejo, more known as Ate Chin Chin, for greeting me. I know it's getting busier for you, you know, bagong trabaho and all that. You flip the hours back because it's a US-based work, but the fact that you had time to greet me a happy birthday, that's already more than appreciated. Thank you Ate Chin Chin for greeting me. And we had your 2 other sibs on the show. Of course, we had Gio, the doctor. Yep, we had the doctor episode, I think a month ago or something. I don't know. And of course, we had Leah in one of our earlier episodes. So, yo, Chin Chin, if you're watching, we are definitely going to have an episode with you for sure. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. Yeah, I want to make sure all the sibs, or all the pairs of sibs, or all the group of sibs, you know, get featured on my show, because y'all have been integral to my success, quote unquote. And yeah, that's what it's all about. So, shout out to everybody here on the chat. Going through it right now, and it's pretty lengthy chat, even though there's not much people. Like, I'm able to scroll down, so at least I know that it's not about quality, or it's not about quantity, rather it's more of quality. Although if some of your friends like want to watch me, if you want to share this with some of my friends, please by all means do so. And we're getting a lot of shares here. Let's check it out. So Oshu has shared, Gabby has liked, my brother shared it, Gabby's brother has shared it. No, not Diego, but another brother, and certainly if you want to have them on the show as well. So Emilio Dario, shout out to you. He is the chef Diego was talking about. Thank you for tuning in, my guy. And yeah, let's get to it. So let's answer Oshu's question. Nice, this is a good one. Thoughts on basketball card prices going super high for rookies? Would you ever get into B-ball cards? Wow, good question, Oshu. Yes, I saw some on trade. Like, you have Zion Williamson, who barely even played who barely played the whole season, and he's going for a lot. Like, the mere fact that Zion is a cover athlete of 2K21, like, I don't want to hate on Zion, because, you know, he's a very talented rookie, but you gotta prove yourself first before you get all this affirmation. You know who deserves basketball cards though? Hey, you know where I'm going. Look at Curry, man, so inspirational. Steph Curry, you know, for me, I don't care if Steph Curry goes for $1 billion. I am going to invest myself on that card, bro. Like, for sure. Give me a Steph Curry limited edition basketball card all day, and I'm going to save. I'm going to save tons of bucks. Like, take my whole salary. I'm buying that card. No cap. Besides Curry, you know who deserves basketball cards? Of course, LeBron. Even though I'm not a huge LeBron fan. Of course, Clay. We have another basketball questions coming soon, by the way, so stay tuned for that. But yo, this question on card prices going high for rookies, like Kobe, you know, RP to Kobe, he deserves a basketball card. Of course, Jordan, because he's Jordan. But yeah, you know who deserves basketball cards? More established players. I'm not trying to hate on the rookies, but you gotta show me something before you get a basketball card, or before you get any sort of affirmation, you know? That's just me. I guess the only exceptions to young players getting instant fame is Luka. I guess Luka Doncic of the Mavs. You know, he deserves a basketball card. Even John Morant, you know, he deserves a basketball card because he played more games. He performed, you know. Young players, you know, it's hard because I'm not really high on the young players. I'm not like an old head trying to hate on the young talent, but no, I'm really just fixated on my Warriors, bro. I'm just fixated on Curry, and we have a Warriors related question later. But my thoughts on basketball cards are going super high on rookies. I think for me, it's uncalled for. Like, I get some of these are limited edition, but you gotta prove yourself first. You know, you gotta prove yourself first before getting all this fame, before getting all this acclamation. I really think the only players who deserve such high prices, you know, Kobe, LeBron, of course, my guy Steph, Dame, Russ, all these more established basketball players like KD, you know, of course, KD. How can you forget KD? Would I ever get into basketball cards? Honestly, not really. Like, kasi nakatambay lang dyan, you know, nakalagay lang dyan. So, it's nice for if you're a collector of manga or other, if you're a collector geek who wants to get into collector levels. But for me, it's not really my thing. I do have a Funko of Steph though, so at least you can say that. But outside of 2K, outside of posters, I'm not really too high on cards. Just because it's not my nature, it's not my personality to be a collector. Although I respect those, I respect the geeks out there. Hey, geeks are cool. Being a geek in 2020 is a new cool. Like, look at the scientists, you know. They're pretty much rock stars, you know, right now. You know, the fate of the world is pretty much in their hand, you know, with this whole vaccine situation. But yeah, the geeks are pretty much the cool guys of 2020. They deserve a lot of props, they deserve a lot of credit, and I'm gonna give it to them right here. So yeah, shout out to Ocean for that question. Very good question as well. Very good question indeed. We have another basketball question, and this goes from someone all the way from the Bay. He goes by the name of Muhammad Khan, so he's a San Francisco dude. So if you're wondering where the hell did I meet this guy, you're doing a lot of PS4, so we play online. So I met him there, and we chatted over over the headset. So that's how I knew him, and we also follow each other on Twitter. So yeah, there you guys go. His question is, will the Golden State Warriors be the 2021 NBA champions? Now, at first I was like, yes, for sure. But with the whole Klay Thompson injury, and it's such a big blow because I was so looking forward to seeing Klay back in action. I still believe the Golden State Warriors are the 2021 NBA champions, okay? I said it first. Call me a crackhead, call me a fanboy, call me delusional, call me a Steph B writer, but you do not count out a team that is led by Steph Curry. You don't do that. You don't do that, guys. You do not count out any other team that is led by Wardle, Steph, and Curry. You know, look at Curry, man. So inspirational. But yeah, you do not count out the Warriors or any other team that has Steph Curry in it. It's gonna suck not having Klay because I was so looking forward to seeing him make his comeback. Of course, that Achilles injury it's pretty much the kiss of death for basketball players. The moment you tear your Achilles, it's pretty much career over. Just ask, or not really ask KD because we haven't seen him back, but just look at Kobe. You know, he was never the same after the Achilles. Sure, he dropped 60, but he just wasn't the same, you know. But I have full belief that Klay is gonna be back. I don't know though. No, I have full faith. But yeah, as far as Golden State Warriors chances of being the 2021 NBA champions, I certainly believe it is still a possibility. Call me crazy, call me delusional, but yo, if you support the team so much, you're gonna ride and die with them until the last game. And yeah, I'm still a Warriors fan. I've not jumped ship you know, all you Laker fanboys, you know, you can enjoy your chip, you can enjoy your Mickey Mouse championship, but yeah, next year we're gonna show y'all. Like, count us out now, but it's definitely be a problem, and he's had help. He has help. He has reinforcements. So yeah, Golden State Warriors 2021 NBA champions. It's gonna be a tough road, but go back to this video in July of 2021 when Steph Curry finally hoists the Larry OB and his first ever Finals MVP, which y'all have to stop bringing up because y'all just disrespecting my guy too much. Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much the sports questions. And I know I keep saying it over and over, but if you have any other questions, please feel free. I know we're about an hour and a half in. Of course, the first 20 minutes was the standby, so we're technically been around for just an hour. But yeah, if you have any more questions, stuff you want to bring up, please by all means do so. And I would love to know, or I would love for you guys to know me a little bit better. Maybe answer some questions that you want me to tackle, and let's see what we can do from there. As of right now, barring any other questions from the chat, this is our last question. Hopefully not. You know, Naughty Gang, please hit me up. Please continue asking away. But this is an interesting question from Michelle. This is another good friend of mine. Yeah, she's a blogger as well. So, and she does Japanese covers. So please check her out as well. Her question is, and oh my gosh, this hits close to home because I've been here a lot. Alright, hugot na tayo guys. Ito na yung juicy stuff. I'm sure y'all didn't care about the career stuff, my podcast stuff. I'm sure y'all wanted a love question. So, paano tayo makaka-move on kung walang closure? Oh my gosh, bro. Why? Ba't may atake, girl? Paano tayo makaka-move on kung walang closure? Can you guys answer this for me? Like, please, like, comment down below your answers to that, because oh my gosh, I've been in this situation far too many times and I don't want to go back. Like, diba, I wanna, part of my adjustment in 2020 is not dwelling too much on recent rejections and all that, but man, I have to answer this, bro. But you know, comment, guys, please. I need your help. I need y'all help. Please comment your answers, your insights, what I can do not to repeat certain mistakes, because I am not the best guy. I'm not the best guy to answer this because I suck at dating. I suck at trying to flirt with others. I am not your ultimate expert. Okay, Oshu has an answer. Time. That's the best answer. That's the best answer I can think of. And shout out to Josh for sorry for the Konya reference, but shout out to Oshu for making Salo right there. Yup. Yeah, time. One word, but it's deep as heck. Yeah, you really have to take time. And I don't want to bring it back. I don't want to share because, like I said, I respect my privacy. I respect other people's privacy. But 2020, I know whether it's new normal, old normal, back to normal. You know the saying, same shit, different day. In this case, same stuff, just a different season. And you guys know where I'm going. And I was supposed to save this for the year ender because I was gonna like share everything that happened for me in 2020, but I guess might as well share right now since we're right here. Yo. Oh my gosh. Am I going to spill? You want me to spill? But well, might as well since we're here. But basically, guys, in typical in typical D to the E to the LRO fashion, typical JOAT fashion, your guy got rejected. I got rejected again. Yup. 4th straight girl, guys. Yeah. Let me just Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. You know, I'm way past that now. I just needed to catch my feelings a little bit. But yo, 2020. Even though ang daming pagbabago, your guys still got rejected. Yup, I got dumped. I got effing dumped. Yes, sir. I am used to this shit by now. Yup. Yo, shout out to Oshu for consoling me. And sa mga dati kong crushes dyan na nanonood, like, this is not a knock on you guys, okay? Like, y'all did what you needed to do. And I don't take grudges, okay? I'm not here para siraan kayo because y'all did what was best for you. And I guess what's best for me. I'm sure at the time it wasn't good for me. And by the way, guys, crush lang naman to. Hindi naman to like, I've never had an experience of being with someone. I've never had an ex experience, but you know, shit like this comes close. It's pretty damn close. You know, it's still a heartbreak nonetheless, you know? But yeah, dude, 2020, like sometime in September, October, I shot my shot at this girl, and she was like, you know, you may think you love me, but I don't even like you back. So, or I like you, but not as what you think, you know? Basically, you guys get it, you know? You guys get the point, you know? Like, damn, like that sucks, bro. Like, I don't know how to recover from that. And I'm not gonna name drop. We're not gonna do that. And if you guys ask me, "Oy, sino to?" No, please, let's respect this person's privacy. Let's respect everyone's privacy. Let's respect all the privacy of these ladies that broke my heart in college, broke my heart this year. Bro, speechless. Because first of all, I've never been in one. But it doesn't make me immune, or doesn't mean that I've had heartbreaks before. Because you know the saying, ang hirap, or I'm not ready for commitment. That's basically me. Like, I want the feeling, but commitment-wise, I'm just not there yet. I'm not there yet, you know? And that's totally fine. If anything, dapat ganun na eh. Because, and look at Josh. Look at Oshi's response, guys. I'd rather have an early heartbreak than rushing into things and making it worse. That's for sure. Because I did not want to force it into this girl now. Oh, we better be together. Because I said so. Like, bro, that's not fair on her end. That's not fair on my end, you know? So, although we're not talking as much anymore, I guess it was the perfect best case scenario, you know? Even though it sucks that we're distant, we're out here doing our own shenanigans, and we're just doing our own shit and all that. I guess long term, it was for the better. Although I'm really hoping, like, sa mga dati kong crush na that dumped me, I mean, I'd be down to talk to y'all again, you know? If y'all open the door again, maybe we could still chat. But, you know, I respect your space. I respect y'all's space. And, you know, if you don't mess with me anymore that way, it's totally fine. Yo, shout out to Jean. Yo, Jean's been carrying me. She's seen and she's heard it all. Yup, I always share my tea. I spill my tea with her. Yeah, day one. Like I said, day one. Because actually, this girl that I'm talking about, like, we've known each other since early college. But it wasn't until this year that I finally expressed. And I thought at that time, that was enough. I thought that was the time I needed. That was enough time I needed to finally commit. But yun pala, hindi. Because she's at a stage right now na she's career centric. She's focused on work. She has literally zero interest with trying to mess with the guys, and I respect that. But at the time, it just caught me off guard, you know, because we were vibing so well. So I was like, hey, maybe, just maybe, after all this rejection, after all this heartaches, I think I'm ready. You know, I think maybe this could be it. But yun pala hindi. You know, it wasn't meant to be. And yeah, that's how That's how your guy got rejected again, boy. And shout out to Jean, she's like, don't rush into things, take some time to know the other person. And that's why, 2021, I'm a year older, but I'm also a year wiser, I want to be more realistic. It doesn't mean I'll be I'll be more torpe, because that's the thing. Like, every time I get rejected, I get torpe as hell, because I get so traumatized. What if I get the same outcome over and over and over again? Like, it's been eating up my mental health, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's been playing with my mental health, all this rejection, all this stuff, crying over people at night, and I'm sure it's not worth it. But 2021, I promise you, there won't be any more stuff like that. Like, I'm gonna be a lot wiser now with my decisions. Of course, there will be those happy crush moments and all that, but yeah, I promise y'all, I'll be a better person, or at least dating wise, or at least in terms of taking my time, patience wise, I'm gonna be a lot more loving to myself. Like, it's all about self love at the end of the day, and it's all about just being transparent. Oshu again, another comment. He says, yo, someone told me before, like, he or she may be the perfect person for you, but are you the perfect person for them? Oh crap, bro, that hit close to home, bro. Like, wow, that I don't know what to say about that. Let's continue. And that just hit me, man. Like, damn, have I heard everything? Have I learned everything I need to? Am I mature enough to go through this? That's how I view a relationship now. For sure. You can claim to yourself, I've known this person for X number of years, but but does that mean you're ready? And this goes back to the comparing and to the whole jealousy part. How come for others, like, it just takes them months or even weeks, and sila na, and then you have me, like, trying to get to know a person for a year or so, and once I pull the trigger, I can't even get a simple I don't like you back. Like, shit is always one-sided as hell, bro. Like, that's been the story of my life since day one. So I don't know, man. Like, it's tough, but hey, yeah. I don't know what to say about that. We can cut the stream now, but no, I'm just kidding. Yo, I mean, that was a deep ass question. And honestly, I am at a loss for words. That was not an easy topic to tackle. That was tough. Guys, you have any more outputs? Like, I would love to hear some of your answers, because I am not the perfect guy to answer this question, coming from someone who's been in this situation and who's handled it rather poorly than others. So even if the stream is already over, if you're watching the replay, pahabol kayo ng mga comments, please do so. I can really use additional feedback. I can use additional comments, just so I don't make the same mistake. Not twice, not thrice, but God knows how long, Bro, like, I'm still shook. I'm shook as hell, bro. I am shook as hell with that question, with my experiences. That is, oh my gosh. But yo, if some of my past, females are watching this right now, please, I'm not hating on you guys. I'm not the type na siraan kayo. Okay, I'm always the type to be transparent. I'm always the type to be 100 with you guys. And if you want to join in, if anything, I'm welcome. I am more than welcome. Please tell me what I did wrong. Please tell me why you didn't like me that much. Like, I'm welcome to, y'all roasting my ass, so as long as, respectful lang and all that. That's all that matters in the long run. Wow. I'm still not over that question. Such a difficult question, such a bomb question. And I don't want to share this type of stuff, Like, I've promised myself when I go through personal stuff like this, I don't want to share, because I might hear a mouthful. I might hear stuff that I don't want to hear. But you know what? Sometimes it's the stuff that you don't want to hear that you actually carry over for the rest of your life, That's for sure. In the moment, you don't want to hear it now, but when you look back, you'll be like, damn, he was right. Damn, she was right, So if you want to grill me, if you want to critique my dating or just flirting skills or just friendship skills in general, even if the stream is over, please by do so comment. I'm gonna read through those one by one. So that's what a way to end this live stream, bro. And that was the most interactive the stream was, to say the least. Like just hearing comments from Oshu, from Jean. Hopefully others that were in this chat can comment below their insights on such a touchy topic. Like honestly, I'm still not over that, you know? Still not over that. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Man. That was tough. But yo, 1 hour 43 minutes. Unless there are any other questions, I don't know. I guess I can give y'all a 5-minute window, but I guess we can close it there. I mean, those are what, 5 to 6 very good questions. That's nice. Those are nice. Good questions, deep questions, and I'm never gonna forget this experience for sure. Like, this is my first time doing OBS. I was so scared with technical stuff. What if I'm not being heard right now because I don't know the technicalities of it all? But yo, thanks to everybody for tuning in, I guess. I mean, I actually don't want it to end because I'm sure you guys have a lot more questions that y'all want to ask me. But at the same time, I don't want it to be too dragging. I'm just saying random stuff just for the sake of stretching it, you know? But yeah. If there are some questions that do arrive before or after the stream is over, I will definitely be addressing those. Maybe just not in the next episodes, but for sure in another episode for sure. Alright? So yeah, I mean, I don't know how to end it. Don't worry, man, your quality is crispy clean. Thanks, Oshu. Yo, shout out to Oshu. He's been on the chat for so long. Like, he's been very supportive. Like I said, I know I don't have a huge following compared to other streamers, but then again, I'm all about quality and not quantity. So hopefully the algorithm will grow. Hopefully the stream will become bigger and better. But again, that's for me to improve on, and we will improve on it. Okay, I promise you guys, I'm gonna give y'all nothing but gold content on the daily or on the weekly, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna be all over the place. We're gonna be just we're gonna be busy, and I know, like I said, I have work, I have other things in life that I want to do. Like, you know, as soon as this podcast is over, I'm gonna hop back to the PS4, just spend the remainder of my birthday gaming, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But yo, I guess this may be one of your questions, and I guess I'll answer it. Like, well, self-Q&A na to, but if you were to ask me, who's your biggest K-pop idol? 2 letters, man, and it's in the description. 2 letters. I freaking you. Yep, IU. I mean, look at IU, man. So inspirational. Like, I was just bumping to 23. Like, if you guys didn't know, I was bumping 23. I was putting that on repeat every single time. I even wanted to like embarrass myself and dance it out a little bit, but with OBS baka my copyright, so I didn't want to risk it. But if you want to see me do some embarrassing stuff, like go lang. But yeah, IU, favorite K-pop artist. Yeah, instant celebrity crush. Like, definitely would do anything for IU. Like, I would do anything just to. Who knows? I mean, if she's on the other side, oh my gosh, like, you can take me now. Like, if I can have Steph Curry and IU as some of my most popular guests, like, instant W, for sure. But yeah, that was a soft Q&A. But I just wanted to make an excuse just to bring up IU on the show, because yeah, who doesn't love IU, man? Like, she is just a legend. She is a it's like she's untouchable. You know, everybody loves IU. Who doesn't? But yeah. Matthew Aguilar is watching. What is up, my dude? Again, at least you have some guys that I may have not known back then that are watching. For sure, I will take note of you guys in the future. If you do want to inquire, if you do want to send in questions and all that, if you want to just chat with me privately, I'm gonna just give you all my post podcast plugs later on. Actually, we'll do it in a while. But final words before we go. First of all, thank you everybody for tuning in. It's been fun. Like, I can honestly say it was a success. It was a success. No lag. Hopefully, like to all those commenting, like so far they're saying crispy clean quality. You can hear me clearly. There's no background noise. I really make sure to fix everything before pressing start live stream. Yeah, thank you to everybody. Like to the five to seven viewers. Yeah, my stream was playing around 5 to 7 viewers. Shout out to all of y'all for being here on the show. It was fun doing this. I guess you should do this more often. Who knows? I mean, I might eventually transition into doing live streams just so that the guests that I have will be more engaged with the viewers. But I guess just for the sake of season 1, we'll just finish up the old format of doing pre-recordings. But it doesn't mean you guys are not gonna be able to interact anymore with the guests that I have. If anything, if you have their questions to them, I link their social media profiles to their IGs, Twitter, on my description. Sorry, I'm a little bit lost because I've been talking a lot. But if you do want to connect with some of my guests, with some of the personalities that hop on the show, I always link their Twitters, I link their IGs, their Facebooks, and all their other minor businesses over at my description and all that other good stuff. So yeah, although hopefully we can eventually transition into this live setting, because I've done it for the first time, and honestly it's as good, if not even better, as doing the pre-recorded ones. Of course, this will still be up on the platforms like Spotify, Anchor, and all that. But you know, just for uniformity's sake, we will finish up season 1 with mostly pre-recordings. We might do another live sometime in December. I'll keep you guys posted for that. But yeah, I guess before we go, as you all know, patapos na yung November. And parating na yung December. So Christmas is fast approaching. I know it's gonna be a different Christmas unlike any other. But guys, do yourselves a favor and light up your houses, man. It does not mean we can't go out. Doesn't mean we should be feeling gloomy. We should be feeling depressed. Of course, it's okay to be sad once in a while. But yo, it's Christmas. Or it's the Christmas season. So it's still fitting that we fill ourselves with joy, with happiness, and just share with others. Yeah, decorate your houses pa rin, guys. Like, it won't hurt. Supply or fill up your living rooms with Christmas trees, with stockings, and all that stuff. And with December, I promise y'all, I'm gonna continue to be giving you guys good content, or great content always. Because we're just trying to make each other's holiday season a lot better. Even though it's been different from the rest, we still deserve to be happy, despite the many changes that this new normal has brought us. So, any last words besides those? I guess stay careful. I mean, we're already 8 months into the quarantine, but stuff ain't getting any better anytime soon. So just do your part, wear your mask, wash your hands, socially distance. If you have to go out, go lang, but if you can stay home, please by all means do so. And yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. I mean, yeah, we've been in the stream for quite some time. I know I'm lagging. Yep, shout out to Gene. Thanks for the HBD greet. And thank you to everybody who participated. Shout out to my cousins who shared. Shout out to various people who've seen my pod. And for those who will be watching the replay, I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any other stuff that you want to bring up, if you have any other comments and all that stuff, please by all means go lang. I'm open to feedback, just so as long as you're not hating, or you can hate, but like just do it discreetly and do it like because you want me to be better, not because you want to bring me down. Because I'm all about just bringing people up all the time, for sure. So I guess it's time to give y'all the usual plugs. I usually ask my guests, "Oh, what, you have any plugs to share?" But now it's my, I'll do it. You know, I mean, I'll do my usual closing remarks. So, if you want to follow me on Instagram, and we're getting a lot of traction there lately, it is at joat.pod.delro. So once again, it is at joat.pod.delro. If you want to follow my private account, it is at Jake_Delro. On Twitter naman, it is at _del_ro_. On Facebook, it is facebook.com/joat.pod.delro. So it's just like my Instagram. Or if you want to follow, or if you want to type it on the search tab, it is Jake of all trades with Delro. This podcast can be streamed, televised, viewed, and listened to on the following platforms. In this case, Facebook Live, but on most occasions, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Anchor, Radio Public, Breaker, and on YouTube. I'm honestly just waiting because I'm sure meron pang gustong mag-comment. So I'm really trying to lay low. Any last minute, I'm just checking out this thread right here. Kung may mga last minute greets, shoutouts. Although, sorry guys, I may have to close the Q&A line because, you know, we're pretty much, not really out of time, but like we've gone past 2 hours and, you know, I want to enjoy the rest of my birthday at peace because I've been low-key stressing out over this for quite some time. Because I'm very new to OBS and I'm so scared about the many malfunctions that could happen, but we survived, we survived the first episode and I am happy to deliver it to all of y'all. Please do watch the replay. If say you saw my story, because I storied the FB live, I linked it in the bio. If you missed the live, please do watch the replay if you can, or if you have time. And just interact with me pa rin, if you have any extra comments and all that, by all means, just go lang. So I'm losing my breath. I'm running out of breath. Lost my voice. So we're gonna officially wrap it up there. So with that out of the way, that's a wrap, y'all. Thank you for tuning in today, mga Del Bros at Sisters. This has been your one and only Jake of all trades, and I'm Delro, signing out on this 23rd birthday. Oh my gosh, I forgot my outro, so I just got lost. Oh wait, there you go. Hanggang sa susunod na usapan at chikahan. Sorry for all the mental block moments and all that. But with all those behind me, I'll see you. I'll see you whenever, and see you in the recordings. I'll see you for the month of December. Happy birthday to me once again. Take care, everybody. And for all my US listeners, by the way, and super lasto, belated happy Thanksgiving. Have a good one, guys. Take care. Bye. Peace.